Hey, how you guys doing? I just want to get into something real quick. This is on cursed objects and like curses and stuff like that. But what you guys need to realize is everything in your household, you have to be careful of what you bring into your household because you don't know that like certain things are covenanted, like under a covenant, like certain like especially like jewelry and stuff. You have to realize some of that jewelry is made by, it can either be by satanic witches and they have covenants under that. And you don't know that not only can demons possess people, but they can also go into inanimate objects. And you have to realize that. And even like clothing, clothing is another thing too. It may seem harmless to you, but that's how it is. It has to, it just has to seem hip, cool and harmless, but to you, but it means so much more to God. And with that, I'm going to get into Deuteronomy chapter 7, verse 25 through 26. That's Deuteronomy 7, chapter 7, verse 25 to 26. And it states, "The graven images of their gods you are to burn with fire. You shall not covet the silver or the gold that is on them, nor take it for yourselves, or you will be snared by it, for it is an abomination to the Lord your God." That means stuff like jewelry, money, and stuff that's, accursed objects. What you don't know is, like, say for instance, if you have a wealthy person, but you don't know that that wealthy person has, a covenant with the devil, and you just try and take all their, some of their things and whatnot, but you don't know that some of the stuff is cursed, and you bring about curses on your household and people that are in it, and you wonder why things are happening to you, because you have to realize what you're bringing into your house. That may be the reason why you're having nightmares. Like, say for instance, there was this baby that the baby, newborn baby, it would not sleep for 3 months. It would not sleep for 3 months. And the parents were coming to the baby's room and they were wondering why this baby wouldn't sleep. It was always just crying. It wouldn't sleep. They brought a what's it, the hanging thing, the dream weaver, dream maker, not knowing that that's not really what it is. A dream maker is quite the opposite. It's a nightmare maker, and people don't understand that and realize that those are everything you bring into your household is potentially a possessed demonic uh thing, that it's an accursed object, and you have to realize that. A lot of people just brush it off and think everything's just harmless, and oh, I can wear this shirt with the crosses upside down. That's not what it is. That is definitely not what it is. Even I can attest to this. I bought a nice looking shirt. It looked nice, it showed kind of the Egyptian mythology of like a person bowing with their hands up. I could see the weed symbols, but the shirt was dark gray, but the symbols were black. So it was just, just black imprinted symbols. So it had the Egyptian bowing. It had the weed symbols, small, like very small. It had crosses too, but some of the crosses were upside down. And that's one thing I kind of felt uneasy about. And I only wore the shirt maybe twice at the most, but I ended up just throwing it out the house because you have to realize that those are accursed objects, and symbols may not mean nothing to you, but symbols mean everything to the spiritual realm, because that's how they operate. They operate off of symbols and people and objects, and you have to realize that. Um, Going into Deuteronomy 7, verse 26, it's, "You shall not bring an abomination into your house, and like it come under the ban. You shall utterly detest it. You shall utterly abhor it, for it is something banned." That means God Himself banned those accursed objects. And you have to realize that the stuff that you hang up on your wall, it may seem harmless to you. Like, I ended up having to take like pretty much all my pictures down because it's subtle ways that Satan tries to fool you. and you just put stuff up on your wall thinking, oh, this is decoration, this is cute and good, not knowing that you're bringing curses under your household and your family, and you're putting your family in danger, and you don't even know it because you think it's just harmless, and that's exactly how he wants you to think. And yeah, you just have to be careful. I'm gonna read that again. Deuteronomy 7, chapter 25 through 26. The graven images of their gods you are to burn with fire. You shall not covet the silver or the gold that is on them, nor take it for yourselves, or you will be snared by it. For it is an abomination to the Lord your God. Verse 26. You shall not bring an abomination into your house, and like it come under the ban. That means the curse. You shall utterly detest it. You shall utterly abhor it, for it is something banned. So you have to realize that, because I had pictures of like just kind of like a dark tree, but like I guess the moon was setting, and you can see the moon setting in the background. And I had another one of like a dark uh, midnight setting of the Paris Tower. But there's a whole something totally into that, like how they erect things like buildings and stuff so high and stuff like that. It's based off of symbolism too, but that's for another video. But yeah, you have to be careful of what you bring into your house, because everything, even incense, the Lord doesn't like incense. And that's in the Bible too. So you have to be careful of that. And it's just everything. A lot of things um, don't mean anything to you, but to them it means everything. Like, look up the symbol for the monster can. Look that up. When you see the three marks, look up those three marks for the monster can, and you'll see exactly what I mean. You just walk past, it's a whole lot of symbolism. Symbolism is on everything. Your target, all of that. It means everything.
It's a long story. If it was a movie, it would take 3 or 4 sequels just to do it justice.
I'll be back. I always come back. But dying is such a bitch. That is sick. I got a new game. It's called Hide the Soul.
Trust me, you're gonna love it.
Ate Dewey Dembella.
Give me
The power I beg of you. Mortis men de vacances de me você. Adelaide porte poissé Dembella. Adelaide porte poissé Dembella. Awake!
what a crock. I can't think of a thing to say. Fuck it.